Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most awe-inspiring civilizations ever to grace this earth, ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs and pyramids, of gods, gold, and grandeur, a civilization that rose from the banks of the Nile and built monuments that still stand 4,000 years later. From the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt to Cleopatra's final stand, this is the entire history of Egypt. Let's begin at the very start. The birthplace of civilization. Long before pyramids pierced the sky, Egypt was a green land of rivers, reeds, and scattered tribes. Around 5000 BCE, early communities settled along the Nile. They planted wheat, herded cattle, and learned to tame the floodwaters. This wasn't yet a kingdom, but it was the seed. Over centuries, Upper and Lower Egypt emerged two lands, two crowns, divided by culture and geography, but destiny would merge them. Unification in the first pharaohs around 3100 BCE. A southern king, possibly Narmer or Menes, united the two lands. He wore the double crown and became Egypt's first pharaoh, founding the first dynasty and setting the stage for millennia of divine kingship. With unity came innovation, hieroglyphic writing, massive tombs, and the idea that the pharaoh was not just a ruler but a god on earth. The Old Kingdom, age of pyramids. By the time of the fourth dynasty, Egyptian ambition had reached the skies. At Giza, Pharaoh Khufu ordered a monument to immortality, the Great Pyramid 4,500 years later, still one of the wonders of the world. This was the golden age of pyramid building, a time of stability, wealth, and dazzling priesthoods. But even empires of stone are not immune to collapse. First intermediate period, chaos and recovery after centuries of central power. Egypt fragmented, drought, famine, and weak leadership fractured the state. Local rulers claimed power, kings became mayors, and the Nile ran with uncertainty. But chaos bred change. New ideas emerged from Thebes. By 2050 BCE, Pharaoh Mentuhotep II reunified the country, ushering in a cultural and artistic revival. The Middle Kingdom, rebirth and order. The Middle Kingdom restored pride and power. Literature flourished, temples rose again, and Egypt reached into Nubia for gold and soldiers. Yet the borders remained fragile. Foreigners began to settle in the delta. Among them were the Hyksos, Asiatic kings who would soon challenge Egypt's soul. Second intermediate period, foreign rule around 1650 BCE. The Hyksos seized control of northern Egypt. With chariots and new weaponry, they disrupted the old traditions but also introduced innovations Egypt would later master. Eventually, Theban kings struck back. Ahmose I expelled the Hyksos, reclaimed the land, and founded the most powerful era in Egyptian history. The New Kingdom, empire of the gods. This was Egypt at its peak. Rulers like Thutmose III turned Egypt into an empire, stretching deep into the Levant. Hatshepsut, one of the most successful female pharaohs, expanded trade and art. Then came Akhenaten, who shattered centuries of religion by worshipping one god, Aten. His reign ended in chaos but was followed by the boy king Tutankhamun, who restored the old ways. And finally, Ramses II the Great, who ruled for 66 years, built colossal temples, and faced down the Hittites at Kadesh. His reign was Egypt's last true glory. Decline and invasions. After Ramses, Egypt slowly unraveled. Priests grew powerful, and foreign invaders, Libyans, Nubians, Assyrians, Persians marched in. Each wave chipped away at the Old Kingdom, until only memory remained. By the 4th century BCE, Egypt was no longer Egyptian. It was Greek, the Ptolemies, and Cleopatra. When Alexander the Great conquered Egypt, he founded Alexandria, home of the legendary library and lighthouse. His general, Ptolemy, took the throne and started a new dynasty, the Ptolemies. They ruled as Greek pharaohs, blending cultures but remaining foreign. The last of their line was Cleopatra VII. Brilliant, ambitious, and tragic, her alliances with Julius Caesar and later Mark Antony brought her fame but not salvation. After her death in 30 BCE, Egypt fell to Rome. Egypt's time as a great power had ended, but its legacy never died. Its art, science, religion, and monuments inspired empires for millennia. The Rosetta Stone would one day unlock their secrets. And even now, the pyramids of Giza still stand testament to a civilization that dreamed beyond death. Egypt was more than a kingdom. It was a world, and that world still whispers through time. So there you have it, the entire history of ancient Egypt in a nutshell. From humble farmers along the Nile to mighty pharaohs who built wonders in stone. From golden ages to foreign invasions, and the legendary reign of Cleopatra to Egypt's fall to Rome, this ancient civilization shaped the world in ways we still feel today. Its temples, tombs, and timeless myths echo across history, reminding us how far we've come and what still remains. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through one of the world's oldest and most iconic civilizations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to From Then to Now for more captivating documentaries just like this. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.